Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I was jamming out there.
Oh my God. Welcome everyone to Not My Circus, Not My Monkey. And today we're going to be interviewing the Bargain Effect, Tommy 2.0.
Hey, hey.
Super excited. Super excited.
I am too, because this is actually the first time I've been actually interviewed.
Really?
Yes.
I would think that you had been interviewed before.
No, I mean I've been asked questions here and there, but I've never actually been interviewed, like a one-on-one interview.
I
So
I'm
so
privileged.
the pressure's stressing me out. No,
Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Let's say hi to some people that are in the chat. And we have here first Bonnie Worley. Good morning, my beautiful soul. How are you? Mwah. And then we have our beautiful Jennifer, our queen. Yes. Mwah.
absolutely love Jennifer.
Absolutely. My God. Seriously. We'd be lost without Jennifer.
Right?
And then we got Shamrock Pixie Des. Good
She
morning.
she's all right.
She's a no, she's special.
Yes, she is.
Yep. And then we have Cajun Roots. Hey,
Johnny.
Johnny, how are you, honey? Thank you for sending people over, hon. Thank you. Castlevania reseller.
Hey, Mel.
Hey,
Been a
Mel.
while.
How are you, honey? Mwah, thank you. Reseller. Hey, shh. I have to just do this.
What
Hold
are
on.
you doing?
I gotta make her blue. Oh, she is blue. Okay, awesome.
Have you done this before, Suzanne?
No, flipping goodies. Okay, so I have my phone right here as people are coming in. If you're not blue, please let me know because I'm going to be reading in the chat, and then I'll go over to my phone to turn you guys blue. Okay, we're here. Oh, Dark County Picker. Hey, I think it's Jimmy, if I'm not sure. Is it Jimmy? Dark County Picker?
I'm thinking so, but I'm not positive because I've recently just discovered his channel, like within the
Yeah,
last week and a half or so.
he was on with Larry yesterday doing the interview, and I think his name is Jimmy. If it's not, please correct me. Thank you for coming over. Again, Johnny, thank you very much for bringing people over. Adopted Retrospects. Kim, yo, girl, you're my girl. I got to get you on our Angels for a Wednesday night. I'd like to showcase you. Absolutely. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for coming over. Beverly, good morning, Beverly. How are you? Mwah, mwah, mwah. You're a funny girl. I like you. Stephen the reseller. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? We got Pam, a little old, a little new. Good morning, Pam. Just going down my list. Flipping Goodies. Good morning, Flipping Goodies. Thank you for being here. And Dana, we got our beautiful voice, Dana. I bet you she's just as beautiful as her voice. Thank you for being here. My twisty Ronnie. How are you, honey? Oh, it is Jimmy. Yes, it is. Awesome. I remembered. Awesome. Thank you and welcome. Who else? We have Maggie Doodle. Good morning, Maggie. Thank you, honey, for being here. Did I miss Ella? No, I didn't miss Ella. No, she said Ella, so I thought I missed Ella. Wes, good morning, Wes. How are you, my dear? Peddling Profits. Thank you for being here. Just making sure, did I miss anyone that needs to be?
I don't think so. Look like you pretty much got everyone.
Yeah, I think I do.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, good. Let's see. Wes, Ronnie, Tommy, Beverly, Jennifer, Pam. Did I get everybody? Oh my God. look who's here. Betty Webbs. Mwah, 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 mwah. My Betty. How are you, honey? Oh, makes me smile. And we got Mr. Jim here, or Joni. Mwah. Good morning. Janine is here. Hey, Janine. Thank you for coming over, honey. You guys are amazing. Just going down here. Did I miss anyone else? Not as of yet. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. We got 21 beautiful souls here. I love it. I love it. Everyone's
Good
here.
morning. Good morning, everybody. I don't know a lot of these names, honestly, so it's kind of cool to see new names.
Well,
that
you
I'm
need to
not
come out of your
familiar
closet.
with.
Come
Oh, I
out
like
of
my
the closet.
closet.
No, come out of the closet. If I came out of my bubble, you need to come out of your closet. I came out of the closet when I was 34. Now I came out of the bubble. So now it's time for you to come out of the closet.
All right, I'll try to move around a little more.
And we got Eric. Good morning,
Oh,
Eric.
Eric.
How are you?
Why would you skip him, Susan?
I would never skip him. Shit. He'd give me a wrath. But my life would not be complete on YouTube without Eric. That's for sure. Oh, let's see. Anyone else came in? I don't think so. I think we got everyone. All right. Okay. You want to start jumping into it?
Sure. Let's get on with the interview.
Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Ready? Take a deep breath in. Blow it out. Take another deep breath in. Blow it out.
Ooh.
Now with the last one, I need you to hold it. Ready? Take a deep
All
breath in. Hold it. Hold it. Bend your face forward a little. Now blow it out your ass. I think we're ready.
Good to go. I feel much better now.
All right. So, okay. As we all know, this is Tommy 2.0 Bargain Effect, and he does have a YouTube channel. So make sure in the description bar below is all of Tommy's channels and Dez's too. And I'm just going to say it right off the bat. We're not going to be talking about YouTube or eBay or selling or anything like that, but I just want to give you a shout out. They have a new channel out, which is the Parakeet Avery. You guys, very, very soothing to watch. If you like birds, you could have it on the background while you're working. I know that you guys are going to be dropping like 6-hour videos of the birds.
Yeah, we have right now. We have 1 6-hour, 1 2-hour, and so people don't. So people understand what the channel is when they go to the stream. Like, why would I want to watch this? It's more geared towards other birds. It's more of a ASMR for other birds while you're gone at work, so they're not lonely or anything. They enjoy the sound of other birds. So when people go there and be like, why would I want to watch why would you put 6 hours of birds chirping up? That's what it's for. But we do add some music so people can use it for like self meditation or just relaxing or whatever. But we did just film. We filmed, got it edited up today, where we're actually taking our birds. We took one-on-one videos, and we're going to introduce them with their colors, their personalities. So when we do those lives, which we plan on doing live streams of them, you'd be able to identify which bird is which and get to know their personalities.
Awesome. 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 I think we got that covered. Okay, we're going to reel it back, and here we go.
All right.
So, Tommy, where were you born?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
So you're originally from Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Very cool. And when was that? What year?
1971.
You are 1971. I was just going to say something, but I won't. I was going to say I'm older than you, but no, I'm only 29.
29 forever,
right? So now, did you grow up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
I grew up in Milwaukee till I was 18, going on just before I turned 19. Then I took a little trip around the U.S. and I lived in Reno, Nevada, Salt Lake City, Utah, and Las Vegas. And then I did that for like 3, 4 years, and then returned back to Milwaukee.
Oh, nice. How were you in your school years? Were you
Wild,
like you were wild?
wild. I was in the skipping school, getting stoned down by the Creek group. That,
Oh.
that was my group.
But did you have a lot of friends, I would assume then?
Yeah, I had a good share of friends. Maybe not the best positivity friends, but I had a lot of them.
Are you still in contact with them?
A couple, just a couple out of
Mhm.
a lot. Just a couple, and not even regular contact anymore.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
just
So,
the occasional. There's a few that I'm like friends on Facebook. Every once in a while, it'll be like, hey, what's up? What's going on with you? But not anybody that I like hang out with actively or anything.
oh, awesome. Now, do you have brothers and sisters?
I have one living brother, and then I had a brother that passed away about 4 years ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry, hun. Very sorry.
It was a rough time. He was actually murdered in Milwaukee. He was coming home from work, and they got him in his driveway. Stole his car, set it on fire, shot him.
Oh my God.
And it's till this day it's a unsolved case.
Oh,
So
wow. That must be very tough.
it is tough. It is, and it happened in Milwaukee, and he was up here 4th of July right before that, and I was trying to talk him into moving up by us, because we're out little sticks, small town country, about 2 hours out of Milwaukee. And he was like, "No, I love Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee." And then, he supported that city so much, and then that happened like a week later, 2 weeks later. So yeah, it was rough. Still rough.
Oh, wow. Let me get the bubble down. I'm sorry. Um, so when you were growing up, did you have a two-parent household?
I did. I most of my life up until I was about 9 years old. It was pretty much just me and my mom,
Mm-hmm.
and my biological was off doing his drunken thing and whatever. And then my mom dated people here and there. There was a couple of live-in boyfriends. She was married once when I was real young. That I remember the guy, but I don't really remember the guy. And
Mm-hmm.
then when I was 9 years old, she met who I call my dad, who really is my dad. And
Okay.
from 10 years old on up, yeah, it was a normal, what I would call a normal household with
Okay.
mother, father, brothers.
So, with your biological dad, did you have any kind of relationship with him at all?
No,
You never did. Not to this day. You still haven't.
no, he's dead now too. You know, um,
Okay. All right. So,
I don't want to sound cold. Nobody's got to be sorry for it. He was kind of a jerk off. He was a meaningless life, really. He had no purpose of existence.
okay. So let's talk about your when you graduated. Did you ever think of going to college, or did you go to college?
That's going to be a tough thing because I never graduated.
You never graduated.
I never graduated.
What year did you leave school?
I left school in 1989, sophomore year, going just at the beginning of my junior year, actually.
So
Just
you
started.
just
Yeah. My grandma got really ill. She came to live with us. She needed help. She couldn't live on her own. Both her legs were amputated. So I didn't really like school. So I chose to be the caretaker in that situation because both my parents worked full time. My dad was opening up a salvage yard in Milwaukee, and my mom was working full time. So I said, well, I jumped on it. I'll take care of grandma. And my parents were like, well, you ain't doing shit in school anyway, so you might as well.
okay. And how long did she ended up living with you guys?
A few years,
A few years.
few years. I actually ended up taking my road journey before she stopped living with us. But my mom also stopped working and whatever, so my grandma was taken care of.
Good, good, good. So when you were kind of like doing your road trip all over the country, was it just a road trip, or did you just kind of like move to a city and live there for a while and then move to another city?
Yeah, it was more of I want to just get out of Wisconsin. I want to get away from everybody here, and it was a very spur of the moment. It was me, the gal I was dating at the time, and another couple, and we none of us really had anything actively positive going on. So we were like, let's get out of here, man. We have $1,500, and we're 18, 19, thinking that's a whole bunch of money. It's going to get us real far.
Right.
Let's jump in the car and just head west. And we thought California was going to be the destination, but we just never made it that far. Got down to Reno, stayed in Reno, Nevada, and then the other couple kind of went their ways because they ended up fighting and breaking up. So they split. So it was just me and the girl I was dating, and we just kind of picked things up. We worked a little bit here and there
Hmm.
to pay rent. We actually rented a small trailer, and it was like, it's boring, but let's get out of here. So then we went down to Vegas. We're like, Vegas has got to be better. There's got to be a lot more work and whatever. And went down to Vegas. We ended up getting a job in one of the smaller off strip motels that gave us a free suite to live in, plus paid us, at the time. So that was like great. We did that for quite a while.
Hmm.
And then I wanted to drive truck. And we hooked up with somebody that drove truck. And then that trucking company was based out of Salt Lake. And that's how we ended up making base in Salt Lake for a couple of years.
Oh, wow. So what brought you back to Wisconsin?
Um, Things just weren't working out as well as I thought they would be.
Hmm.
Salt Lake was very boring to me because of the kind of town it is, and you start missing people, you start missing your friends, and just I ended up coming back to visit, and just been stuck in the rut ever since. I still don't like Wisconsin.
No, I know that you guys are looking to move or do something
Hmm.
different. So yeah, that's awesome. Um, I'm looking in the chat, and I usually don't, but I'm going to touch on this subject. So you were very close to your grandma?
Yeah, my grandma, I'd probably say, especially in the period of time where, up until I was 10 and it was just me and my mom, I probably spent more time with my grandma than my mom, just because, my grandma used to take us camping, we used to go fishing to the park, we spent a lot of time. So, and my grandma had my uncle, which was only a year older than me.
Oh, wow.
So we were, in the same
Mhm.
age. So we hung out all the time. So we were always at grandma's house because my mom is a single mom. She was working in a factory during the day, bartending at night.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we developed a relationship with my grandma that was pretty strong.
Now, what did you learn from your grandmother?
The biggest thing that like I refer to when I'm talking to Des or whatever with my grandma is cooking techniques. She taught me a lot about cooking.
You love cooking
If I'm in the mood for it,
if you're in the mood for it.
if I'm in the mood for it, I love to cook. I love to grill, like outside. It's one of my favorite things about summertime is throwing some red meat on the grill.
Hmm. So,
So
what is your fondest memory with your grandma?
probably either. Oh man, the one that's the most vivid. So I don't know if that would make it the fondest because there was so many. We used to go fishing. Like I say, she had a cabin up north. We used to go four wheeling. But the most vivid memory is when she taught me how to make chicken soup from scratch.
Really?
When I think of my grandma, I always think of that chicken soup moment.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what made it so special?
I don't know, but I still make it the exact same way to this day. And I won't deviate from it. I don't know what made it so special, really. Um, this was after her legs were amputated, and the reason she taught me is because she wanted to make chicken soup, but she couldn't see inside the pot because she was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I don't. It was just a real bonding moment, I think, because I was basically her hands.
Her
It was,
hands.
this is what you got to do. This is how you got to do it. And we made dumplings, and she rolled dough by hand. So it was like, no, no, you're not doing it right. You got to do this and move it this way and fold it that way. And I don't know. I think it was the. I guess the special part of it was because I was like an extension of her at that moment.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what is your earliest childhood memory then?
I would have to say when I was 3 years old, and my parents got me a Cookie Monster birthday cake, and I was scared to death of it for some reason. I still remember it was traumatic, and I wanted nothing to do with it. It was just a big Cookie Monster head, and it had this big like M&M cookie in its mouth,
Uh-huh.
or something of that nature, something with candies, and I wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. I was just scared of it. I don't know why I was scared of it, but I mean I remember it so vividly. Like I could still see the how the frosting was swirled and where it was on our old 70s wood grain formica table with the ugly orange curtains in the background. I mean, that's my earliest memory that I can say. I have other memories. I don't know if they're before or after, but that's the one I can positively identify
When that you can identify.
when it was.
I love the memories that bring you back. I mean, the that memory that brings you back those beautiful memories that you just described. That memory is going to be with you forever.
It is, and now it's like I love cake, so I'd love to tear into that Cookie Monster cake because
So, I know where I'm going to skip forward. Do you have any children of your own, biological children?
I do,
You do.
I do.
Okay.
Um, because of the rapport with the mother, there's not much rapport with the child.
Okay. Were you ever married?
No,
Okay.
never married.
Never married.
Never married.
Awesome. Okay. Good. When you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A truck driver.
A truck driver. Why does everybody want to be truck drivers?
I don't know. I just always wanted to be a truck driver. They fascinated me from the time I was a little kid. And my favorite Hot Wheels when I'd get them were always the semi trucks, and I would sit there and I'd practice backing them up by just touching the cab and try to get them around these corners and everything. They just fascinated me. I thought they looked cool with all the chrome.
Mhm,
They're not as fascinating nowadays. They don't have the character that he had when I was young.
mhm.
But still talk about it. Still talking to this. Maybe after the kids, are old enough and whatever. She hasn't seen much of the U.S. It's like you can always drive a truck. You go with, see a lot of stuff.
So, do you think that maybe the truck driver and I've wanted to ask this, and I haven't asked anyone, so it just popped in my head. Do you think being the truck driver is so that you're able to see, like you're traveling, you're working, but you're also traveling everywhere?
It is. You see a lot of you see a lot of things. The downfall of it is when you're driving truck, you don't have the freedom to stop and enjoy them things a
Mhm.
lot of the times, or you can know, oh, I want to go to the Grand Canyon, but it's 45 miles out of route, and I was, driving a company truck, which very much monitors their mileage and whatever. I can't be like, well, I'm going to get there, 16-hour early, so I can take a little detour and stop and check out the Grand Canyon. You can't do that, so that's kind of the downfalls of it. But you get to see a lot of what you can see from the interstate.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. What makes you happy?
Oh, I think when things are just running smooth, like when there's no, it's pretty simple. When all the bills are paid, when children are cooperating, when it's nice out, when everything's just kind of like on a good smooth keel.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't need like big expensive things to make me happy. I don't need a ton of money to make me happy, which I enjoy money, yes, but just having a smooth, relaxing life makes me happy.
What makes you sad?
Wintertime. Now, seriously, it does. Though I have that. Destiny told me what it was called, but there's an actual depression that takes place during
Yeah,
winter,
there
and
is.
I do get that. It's it drives me, and that's one of the reasons I want to get out of Wisconsin because a good 4 or 5 months out of the year, I'm just down because I'm an outdoors person and I can't handle the cold. My bones can't handle the cold. So winter makes me sad. That's probably what makes me the saddest is wintertime.
So, if that makes you sad, is that why you wear a robe most of the time?
Probably because I don't in the summertime. Well, I can't say that because I'll go outside on the porch and drink coffee in my robe when I wake up in the morning in the summer. Um, but yeah, that probably has a lot to do with why sometimes I'll wear my robe until 2, 3 o'clock when we're going to go to the post office because it's like, it's not really any real reason to get dressed.
Hmm.
There's nothing to go outside and do. So why not sit around and be comfortable? All the work that we do, I can do in my robe. So there's no reason to get dressed.
Do you think that maybe by not wearing your robe when you get out of bed and you put your clothes on, you can change that effect in the winter?
I have thought of that. And I've even set my mind, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna groom and I'm gonna get dressed like I'm actually got to get up and go to a job, and that lasts a day or two, and then I'm back to the robe.
Tommy, are you a confrontational person?
I don't think I'm confrontational. I don't like to think like I don't go around looking to pick confrontation. I know that I can get confrontational when I don't know how to put it. Like when people try to convince me of something and don't have anything to back up what they're telling me is correct or true.
Hmm.
So then I was told I just got kicked out of a bird group yesterday, and they said I was confrontational because these admins in this group were self-claimed bird experts, and I asked them what their credentials were to classify themselves as an expert, and they said I was being confrontational. So I guess in some people's eyes, I'm looked at as confrontational because they thought I was because you know if you're telling me something about my birds and everything I'm Googling is telling me the opposite of what you're saying, but you're claiming to be an expert. What are your credentials? Where did you learn what you learned? And they refused to answer that question and called me confrontational and kicked me out of the group.
Do you think that most people, by the way that they word things, can make it seem like they are confrontational when they're really not by wording?
Yeah, I believe a lot of people take what I say, for instance, is is confrontational, especially in a chat or a text message where they can't see the emotion behind what I'm saying.
Hmm.
And I know that I come off sarcastic, and I am. I feel I'm very witty, and I have a sarcastic type of humor.
Hmm.
I know this. Um, I think it's funny. I know. a lot don't. But I'm not trying to ever like make somebody think I'm trying to be confrontational with them, or I'm trying to pick a fight with them, or I'm trying to downgrade them. If you get to know me, you'll understand he's just talking shit. You know, he's just having fun, and people do understand that after they get to know me. And it's really hard, you know, with somebody like you, for instance, on YouTube. You have a channel, you're live quite a bit. People get to learn your personality. So if you're to say something in chat, I would know how to take it. I'm not real big on YouTube at this time. People, there's a lot of new people that I've seen since I used to be active on YouTube. So they don't know my personality.
Right.
And they take what I say so literal. And I understand it because, like I say, in a text, you can't see, wow, is he smiling? Is he just being an ass? Is, you know,
Yeah.
so basically, if you want to know if I'm confrontational, just get to know me.
When you get to know Tommy, and trust me, you're going to love Tommy. I'm not going to go into it, but I'll save that to the end. What do you think your friends would say is your best quality?
My best quality? That I research everything, that I can get you answers, even on a topic I know nothing about. If you come to me and ask me a question about something I have no idea about, I will do my best to get you an answer.
Yeah.
Through research.
I
And
can attest to that.
and an evaluated research. Like, don't ask me. I'm not gonna. You ask me a question. I'm not gonna go to Google and the very first website say this is what it is. This is the facts. This is, you know. I'm going to research 3 to 5 websites and see what the majority consensus is on that particular topic, and that's how I'm going to base my answers.
So,
because a ton of people come to me for, say, I don't understand this, or I don't know how this works, or what does this mean? Oh, excuse me. And everybody always says that. Tommy's so good at his research. Tommy's so good at his research.
Yeah, definitely. So, what do you think your friends would say is your worst quality?
My worst quality? Probably my tolerance for ignorance. Like, not ignorance as in because you don't know something, but ignorance is because you don't know something, but you try to convince people that you do. Where I feel if you don't know something, say you don't know something so you can get educated. But if you come to me and try to act like you know something, I have a low tolerance for that. It drives me nuts.
So let me bring this to you. How would a friend of yours describe you to someone else? What do you think that they would say about you?
It probably depends on which friend. I don't know. I don't know. I would think they'd probably say that I'm a very factual person. I live a lot of things based on fact and not opinion. And I can be a very, very good friend, or I can be a very, very bad enemy. Is usually how people are like, oh, Tommy's great until you piss him off. So that's probably the majority of what friends would say. You know, I'll help you out. I'm friendly. I like to joke around. I like to have a good time. But if you burn me or step on me, now we have issues type thing.
So that's what they would say about you.
I think so. Okay. I'm not absolutely positive. I have a good friend that I hang out with quite a bit online. which is Dwayne, Mothership Products. And we'll probably hang out tonight. And I'm actually going to ask him that same question. Dwayne, how would you describe me to somebody? Because I really don't know.
Uh-huh.
People take me so many different ways. And I have quite a few friends, but depending on that style of friend,
Uh-huh.
I have different relationships with them. So they would probably describe me in different ways.
In different ways. Yeah. Finish the sentence for me. I
Oh,
wish I could.
move, move someplace warm. Like, I mean, I wish I could. We can. We're working on it, but I mean, I wish we could just say, let's go get a U-Haul today, a little bitty 16-foot, pack what we need to take with us, and move and start over and leave everything behind.
Hmm. Very nice. The saddest time in my life is
When my dad died,
your dad
not
died.
not the biological dad, the man that stepped in and chose to be my dad.
And you had a very, very close relationship with him.
Yeah, we had a super close relationship, but on a different level than what people probably think is a close relationship. When I was younger, like I said, I was a wild kid. I got in trouble and whatever, but he
Mhm.
was always there by my side, trying to redirect. And I pushed a lot of it off in a way, and I knew better, blah blah blah. But yet he he was there more than as a stepfather. He was there more than a biological mother or the biological father in that case. And we just became close. I mean, I could tell him anything, and I could confide with him in things that I knew that I could never confide in my mom with, that I would never, as close as I was with my grandma, tell my grandma, because my grandma would have lost her shit with some of the stuff. So, yeah, we were close, and he was the one that basically took me from a boy to a man.
So, what is the one thing that he's taught you that has helped you in now?
Be honest. Always be honest.
Be honest.
No matter what, honesty is going to get you the furthest in life.
Hmm.
And the only way you're going to get something you want is to work for it.
What are you most proudest of?
Oh, I don't know. Knowledge. I'm
Knowledge.
very proud of being knowledgeable in a lot of different areas. And that's why I love doing research. And that's why I love if, say, you come to me and ask me a question, even though it's something I know nothing about, because I maybe never had an interest in it. I still enjoy doing the research on it because I enjoy them little nuggets of information that I can throw out at some other time in my life and just have. So I think I'm most proud of. I don't want to sound conceited, but being smart. I feel I'm smart.
That's
Not the
not
most motivated to take all that smartness and do what I know I'm capable of doing, but I'm proud of being smart
you
and
are.
being able to understand things.
What has given you the biggest adrenaline rush? Or what gives you the biggest adrenaline rush?
Probably when I was younger and I used to race motocross. That
You
was
raise,
the
oh,
biggest adrenaline rush. I mean, when you're at the starting gate and those gates drop and you just crack that throttle and you take off and you got 40, 50, 60 other bikes next to you and you're competing to get up to the front of the pack, that's probably the biggest adrenaline rush that I've ever experienced in my life.
so tell me something or tell us something that
Okay.
you have never told anyone in your life that has happened to you.
Oh, something that I've never. Man, that's a tough one because I don't hide much. I
Hmm.
don't I don't I don't have a lot of skeletons. I'm pretty open about everything. There's got to be something that I've never told anybody. Susan, I honestly don't know because everything that's happened to me, good, bad, scary, happy, I've always had to go and tell somebody, dude, you'll never guess what happened to me. So I can't. I honestly can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Mhm.
I can't. I don't know. I don't
You
know.
don't know. You can come back to me if something comes up. What gives you the most joy in your life?
Probably, I would have to say my family. There's a lot of things I enjoy, but I think my family is when I experience my most joy. When we're out all camping together and we're sitting by a fire. You know, Jasmine's trying to make s'mores and feed them to everybody, and just talking about future plans and whatever. I think that's what gives me the most joy.
Hmm. Family. Usually does. It usually does. Um,
They give me the most headaches too. Don't get me wrong.
what's your biggest fear in life?
Snakes. I hate snakes. I You'd be a little grass snake. I'll be out fishing. I love to fish. Be out fishing on the bank or something, and a little bitty grass snake will come, and I will jump up and run like a little bitch. I hate snakes. Scared to death of them.
What would you change about you?
I'd probably try to be more understanding because there's a lot of things that I can't bring myself to grip and understand. Like I don't understand how this person can be this way or think this way, or I don't understand how the world is going in the direction it's going. I don't understand how people are in their mindsets. But maybe to be more understanding and more open to try to feel how they're feeling, put myself, it's hard for me to put myself in your shoes because I just can't imagine being in your shoes.
Hmm.
That's for you to be there, and I don't understand. I don't understand a lot of people's actions and whatever.
Hmm. What makes Tommy cry?
Thoughts of my dad and my brother at times. I don't cry much, but if I do, that's usually tied in there somewhere.
And you were older than your brother, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
by
Okay.
10 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. That because my brother had died was 10 years younger than me, and then my youngest brother is 20 years younger.
Oh, 10 years. What do you do when you're alone? And when you take time for Tommy, what do you do? I know I
Fish.
keep saying Tommy, but third
I fish.
person, but
I
you
fish.
find.
If I have free or alone time where I can just take time to do whatever I want, my first choice is fishing.
Hmm.
My second choice is going for a motorcycle ride.
And you do have, well, actually, let's speak about your motorcycle because you have a really cool motorcycle, right?
I have two.
All right. And I assume you love motorcycles and you like riding them.
I do.
Is one of those motorcycles special to you?
Yes. It's a 1980 Honda CX 500. It's not a super braggable, impressive bike to the average person, but it was my dad's bike.
It was your dad's bike.
It was my dad's bike that he custom painted. So that that makes that bike. That bike will rust away in the family before it goes anywhere. Yeah, and it's an awesome bike. It's just an awesome bike. Like I say, not because of what it is, but who it belonged to.
Absolutely. Now, you inherited that bike, nobody else but you.
Right.
Awesome. That is sweet. Tommy, what's your strangest habit?
Oh boy, my strangest habit. Strange? I don't know. I don't know. Strange habit.
So let me ask you this. What
Okay.
do you think Des would say is your strangest habit?
That's what I was just trying to think of in my head. What would she say? That's strange. I don't know. I know she's in here. I wish she'd chime in because I
No,
have
it's
bad habits.
you. No.
But my strangest habit, I don't think I have a strange habit like that. People would be like, "Oh, that's really weird." I think all my habits are good. I mean, not good, but I mean, like, not strange. I mean, I have bad habits, but
Can't think of one.
I can't think of one.
You can't think of one.
No, not that I'd classify strange. I mean, I don't think I have a lot of habits like routine things that I do habitually.
Uh-huh.
Much less a strange one that people would say, "Wow, that's dude, you're freaking weird," you know.
Like you don't eat something that other people would say, you eat something on a regular basis that someone would say, that's pretty strange, or, you know,
Yeah, no,
no.
no, not.
Tommy, what emotion do you experience the most?
Frustration
Why?
because either things aren't going in a direction that I want them to go in fast enough or at all, or it's taking too long, or I feel I'm way behind where I should be,
Hmm.
say either business wise or even project wise. I should have had that done a month ago and I don't, and I get frustrated about it. So frustrated that I don't go do this project that I should have had done a month ago. It's like, I'm frustrated. I don't even feel like doing it.
So, where do you want to see yourself in, I don't know, let's say 20 years? How do you
20
see
years,
yourself?
20 years, I would like to definitely be into the position where I'd consider myself retired,
Mhm.
but still a business owner, but hands off business owner. I just want to develop a business that actually multiple businesses because I totally am into the multiple income streams, but be hands off on it. Have it where other people are running the show and I'm just retired, enjoying life from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed and just living off my residual income. I want to build residual income to come in to support that.
Okay. We all have someone in our life that we're very fond of. And, we have brothers and sisters, parents, whatever. But I hear you have a cousin that is your favorite. And can you let us know who his favorite cousin is?
Well, he's actually like was a second or third cousin.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not very fond of him. I know who you're talking about. He's that granola eating Muppet singing John Denver. And no, I'm not fond of him. I didn't have a whole lot of experience except for when I was real young with him, but I know he became very hoity-toity, snobby, and had no use for our part of the family. Like this whole side, because we just weren't in his class. You know, so yeah, I am distantly related, like I say, second or third cousin to John Denver. But no, I've never been a fan. I don't brag about it. It's not somebody that I'd be like, oh man, guess who I'm related to? It's like, dude, related to that dickhead.
That's funny. So how old were you when you met Des?
How old was I when I met Des? I was 42, 43, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Are you guys married?
No,
Not married.
not married. Not technically. I mean, every role of it is like we're married,
Mm-hmm.
minus the paperwork.
Minus the paperwork. Yep.
Minus the paperwork. I mean, when we're out and about, we meet people. We introduce ourselves as my wife, or this is
Mm-hmm.
my husband or whatever. Because, like I say, everything's there. We share everything. Everything is bonded together as one. It's not like this is yours, this is mine. We're just together. It it's all there except for the paperwork that actually legalizes it, I guess. And
Yeah.
under Wisconsin, we're probably common law married, really.
Yeah.
I think Wisconsin's 7 years.
I think most states are like that. Yeah. I think so. I know we are.
Yeah.
Did it scare you when Des was going through what she went through? Did you feel like, what am I? Oh my God.
With her spleen explosion,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely, absolutely. I was freaking out. I didn't really know what was going on
Mm-hmm.
until literally like the last seconds, are when they figured out, whoa, her spleen ruptured. We got to get her into surgery. Um, and then when that happened, yeah, I was freaking out. I was on the phone constantly with Derek, NASCAR man. He was a very strong stone for me to lean on then. And then her parents came up to the hospital. I was freaking because we didn't know if she was coming out of surgery, and for the first 24 hours after surgery, we didn't know if she was going to recover at that point either, because she had so much
Yeah.
blood loss and her body wasn't producing the cells at the
Mm-hmm.
rate that they felt they should be. So yeah, it was a very, very scary moment.
Yeah. Did you cry?
I did not. I didn't cry because I didn't put myself into the point of, even though I knew it was a reality that she might not make it, I didn't let myself dwell on that. I kept myself in a state of mind as, she's got to make it. She's got two damn kids here. She's got to take care of me. She's got a lot of shit to do yet. She's just got to make it.
Mm. So, what do you want us to know? What do you want us to leave this interview with knowing about you?
I'm not confrontational. If I am being confrontational, you won't have to wonder, is he being sarcastic or is he being serious? If I'm serious, you will know I am serious. Otherwise, I'm just fucking around. I'm just joking. Because that's where a lot of people, especially in the whole online world, don't know. And I just would like people to understand that. I have a sarcastic humor. Um, Sometimes maybe I overstep the bounds, like somebody doesn't understand it, and I'm like, well, they got their panties in an uproar. Too bad. I'm just screwing around. Where maybe I should make it more clear or something. But I don't. I just want people to know that I'm not. I'm not an asshole. I can be, but generally, I'm not usually.
So on your tombstone, it's going to say, "Here lies Tommy, who,"
Is buried face down with his ass up so you can kiss it.
and that being said, concludes our interview, guys. This was awesome. Anyone now, I'm going to open it up to the chat. Anyone have any questions for Tommy? Please write it in the chat. I will ask him. If he wants to answer, he will answer. He doesn't. He doesn't. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, please let me know and I'll let us know and I will ask him. So, guys, do your thing.
Craig asked, Destiny didn't make it. Who would have changed my diapers? I know, Craig. You would have been the first one to volunteer and uproar your life to come take care of me.
Oh. Yes, Ronnie does say it's true. People are quick to make assumptions. And that is, I think, a very, very true statement. I know personally with Tommy, I never felt as if he was a confrontational person or he was negative. Never once. I always found him to be someone that would be, and I didn't even know Tommy. He was real. He was going to tell you no matter what. And he was going to keep it real. He's not going to put you down on it, but he's going to keep it real. He's not going to sugarcoat it. He's going to
I'm
tell
not
you
gonna I'm
exactly.
not gonna lie to you and say something you want to hear
Hmm.
to make you happy. I'm gonna
Right.
tell you the truth, whether you're gonna like it or not. If you come to me and say, "Hey, what do you think I'm doing wrong with my YouTube channel?" And I
Hmm.
do a lot of research on YouTube, I'm gonna tell you, and you may not like it. Some people have, well, I don't care what you think. Okay, well, you asked me, so don't get
Right.
mad at me for giving you my honest opinion, my answer.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah, I'm not one to pacify and just say things because I want people to like me. That's
Hmm.
one of the big reasons I haven't done much with my channel
It is.
because I have certain views on things, I have beliefs on things, and I'm not going to hide them to make other people happy. So therefore, I know I would get a lot of hate on my
Mhm.
channel because I'm a no hold punches type of person.
Right.
So that's why I haven't done a whole lot with my channel. But people that have watched what I've done will see that I'm very straightforward, very upfront. I'm going to say what I feel. You can be my best friend, and I'll still tell you how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because we're buddies. You
Hmm.
know? So
Right.
you gotta probably have a pretty thick coat to be a good friend with me. you know.
Oh, with you. Uh, no, I'd
Or
rather
just
have,
don't ask me my opinion or nothing.
but I'd rather have, to me, that would be someone that I would consider my friend instead of someone sugarcoating something that I want to hear, but that's not exactly how they really see it. So I tend to gravitate to people that will tell me the truth, that I know that you're upfront and honest with me, then, or upfront and honest. But then there's some people that are upfront and honest and they want to put you down. And Tommy's not, to me, he's not that person at all. He's there as a helper, a guider. He's there for you. So
I want to see everybody succeed in what they choose to do with their life. And if there's a way that I can help you do that or steer you in a direction to help you accomplish that, I am way more than happy to do that. I enjoy doing things that help or benefit other people, whether it hurts their feelings or not. I'm not gonna intentionally steer somebody like wrong just to try to be mean to them, or even people that I don't particularly care for. If they come to me and say, "Hey, I'm struggling with this, or I'm having, do you? I know we got our problems, but is there any? Do you have any ideas?" I'm gonna give them an honest opinion. I'm not gonna just be like, ha, "Watch me do what I do to this dude."
How does it make you feel when you help someone?
I love helping somebody. It makes me feel good when somebody feels that they trust me enough or feels that I know enough to come to me for help. It's a good feeling that somebody's putting their trust or faith in
Hmm.
you and what you have to say, that they value your opinion or your work or your knowledge enough to come to you. I enjoy that. It makes me feel really good.
I know I didn't touch much on it, but I definitely, I know that I said it was over. But tell me about your brother. Yeah, you said you have two brothers. Okay, so one is still alive, right?
Yep.
Is
Yep.
is he close to you?
No, we don't really have too close. I mean, we talk, we communicate, but we don't have like a tight relationship. There's probably a lot of factors involved in that.
Is
Me and
he
my
your middle brother?
He's my youngest brother.
That's the youngest brother. Your middle
Right.
brother is the one who
And
got killed.
right. And there's a 20-year age gap there. It was rough, especially in the younger years.
Hmm.
With my middle brother, that there was a 10-year age gap. With the 20-year age gap, we're kind of just in two different worlds,
Yeah.
you know. So we're not, like I said, we're not really close. We don't get together and hang out or anything. He does his life, I do my life, and we talk once in a while in between.
Yeah. Now, your middle brother, did he have any children?
Yes,
Do you try to mentor them?
two daughters. Um, Not with us living, so far out of Milwaukee and whatever. It's like there's not a lot of communication there,
Mm-hmm.
and the daughters are from different moms.
Okay.
So some were like exes that he didn't end with on good notes or whatever. So there wasn't really much of communications or relationships there. And then, like I say, with us just being so far and me trying to focus on our life and our children and stuff so much that it just wasn't. It's not in the game plan.
Is your mom still alive?
Yeah,
She is.
yeah.
Do you see her regularly?
No, my mom is kookier than shit.
Why is she kooky and shit?
After my dad passed away, she went cuckoo. She lost her mind. She she's got hundreds of friends, but yet nobody's ever met him type person. And my mom is very possessive, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And it's been with me and all my brothers. If we're living a single life and we ain't got nobody we're involved with, she's really cool with us and whatever. But you get a relationship going, and all of a sudden there's nothing but like bad things she has to say about your girlfriend or fiance, and she'll try to play roles and divide that up and break it up. So it's just step back from her, and it's kind of, She wants things her way, and she still wants to treat you like you're 14 years old.
But
And if it doesn't go that way, she loses her mind. So
but
everybody
you
just stays clear of her.
but being a mom, I look at my kids and they're one is mid 30, the other one's going to be 30, my daughter's 26. I still look at my kids like they're children. I mean, I'm not possessive or anything like that, but I still have that, mind.
Well, yeah, and I understand that. I can totally relate to that, but I mean, she gets up on the psychopathic level of it.
Oh, okay.
Like you're not doing what I want, or you're not listening to me, and I'm telling you this girl's bad for you, even though I have no evidence of it. And I'm gonna go to her and I'm gonna talk shit about you, and then when I have you alone, I'm gonna tell you what I think and all the bad shit about her and why she's bad for you. And if you're not gonna listen to me, just don't fucking talk to me then. I'm telling you, I am dead serious.
Now, does she live around you?
I don't know. I don't know. I'll be um she was living in Milwaukee, and she ended up mm, I don't know what happened with her house. If she lost it, I guess she always got herself in trouble with her house with taxes and whatever. But she ended up moving in with my youngest brother. Well, that was short lived. And didn't have, so she got mad at him, and supposedly she packed up a Penske's truck and moved to Mississippi, but we don't know. He doesn't. My younger brother doesn't know if she actually moved to Mississippi or if she relocated somewhere else in the city or more. Well, because she makes up stories. She'll make up a big elaborate story. I'm moving here and this is what I'm doing, and then you find out that's not at all what she did. And it's just kind of your life is more. And it sounds really bad, and I probably sound really cold hearted, but my life is more peaceful without my mother in it.
So it must be very frustrating for you because the type of personality that you are someone about knowledge, facts, and you're definitely a helper. You're a caretaker, and
I try. I do my best. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my mom. She is
yeah.
my mom. We're
Mhm.
just have a better relationship apart.
Part.
Yeah.
Guys, I know I went back into it, but there was questions in my own mind. Is there any other questions? If not, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So I don't want to take too much time from Tommy because I know he needs to get back into his robe because that's where he does his thinking.
No, I'm dressed today for the day.
Wait a minute. Pick up your leg. I want to see what you have on the bottom.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my god.
Oh my God, he's dressed. Yay. Now I feel honored. He got dressed for the interview. I got to tell you guys, quick story. So one time when when we were doing a show, right? After the
Mhm.
show, and she's talking to me, we're in the green room, and all of a sudden I see this green thing go by in back of her. I'm like, what was that? She goes, that's Tommy. I said, what?
Oh,
That's when I first saw you ever. And you had a robe, your green robe on. No, blue robe, the blue robe.
yes,
I,
I do. I love my robe.
I'll never forget it. I call Tommy the robe man. I'll talk to Tina and say, oh, yeah, I saw the robe man today. She knows exactly who it is.
Yep, I love my robes. I wear them out. I got to get a new one every couple of years because I wear them out.
I wonder why. So now, Tommy, this is
Hmm.
what you're going to do. Listen to me.
All right.
Monday morning, I'm giving you until Monday. You are going to get up as I say to Tania Hemlock, you're going to wash your ass and you're going to get dressed for the day.
Monday?
Starting Monday. You're going to do it.
I can do it Monday. I don't know
That's
about
what I
Monday and Tuesday, though.
No. You're going to do it for 5 days straight.
Oh, man. But do you know how comfortable it is to get up, make your cup of coffee, and come down here and just sit relaxed and airing out, printing labels and doing the work or sending out packages and just not have to get dressed?
Do you think the robe is a comfort for you? Like it keeps you warm and safe in your cocoon and you have control over it?
Not safe. It does keep me really warm. It's a nice thick one, and I work in a dungeon down here, so it gets a little chilly. So it does. It's warmer a lot of times in my robe because it is such a thick robe than it is, say, in a sweater.
Mm-hmm. So put a sweatshirt on with sweatpants. Like you have sweatpants on right now. Put a sweatshirt on. I need you to get dressed every single day in the morning because I don't want you to blame it on the winter depression, not depression, but the winter blues. Get dressed. You're going to be motivated. You're going to feel much better.
You
Right
think so?
now, yeah, right now I'm halfly motivated because I have pajamas on the bottom and I have a shirt on top.
All right. All right, Susan. I will do that for you for 5 days, and then we'll reevaluate the following Monday and see how I feel.
100%.
Okay.
Right after my community news, I'm bringing you on.
Okay. I will do that.
So Monday, right after not this Monday, a week from Monday, I'm bringing you on to see, and you're going to have to promise me you're going to do this.
I will do it. I will do it for a week. And then that following Monday, we'll see if I show up in a robe or dressed.
And on that note, everyone, I want to thank everyone for being here. Tommy, thank you so much. It's been amazing, and I love it. I love talking to you.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. I had a good time.
On that note, everyone, I appreciate you. Tania, we're going to be on. Tommy, do you have anything going on today, tomorrow, or any day soon?
I know me and Des have been talking about going live. She wants to do a little bit of painting, and I got some work to do down here, but it's all computer work. So we may go live on my channel and just shoot the shit about whatever and see what's going on. And then on the Parakeet channel, within probably by tomorrow, there should be the what would we call it, the profile video going up on their channel.
Okay, awesome.
But
Guys,
that,
make sure in the description bar below, and I know Jennifer has been dropping links too. If you didn't get to Jennifer's, again, description bar below is Tommy, Dez's, and the Avery, everything there. I also did not put was your daughter and your son's link in there because I didn't have it, but
Des didn't send you those?
Not those two. She didn't.
See, and Joey's channel, which is Learning Creative Video, is a good channel to follow because come spring, when I actually go outside, he is going to be my videographer for our fishing and do-it-yourself channel.
Nice.
So what his channel is based on right now is he's learning different filming techniques because he started with knowing nothing about. I was just like, hey, you want to be my videographer? And his answer was, what's that? Well, let's learn. So that's what his channel is.
That's awesome.
Basically from nothing.
That's awesome. All righty, guys. I'll see you in a little while at Hemlock's at 12 o'clock. We're going to sell it out of the box. See you guys over there.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Tommy.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Oh, I just wanted to say one thing.
What?
We're still live.
Do what?
We're live still.
We're still live.
We're still live.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I just wanted to say, tonight I had a thumbnail up for the TNT show. She's canceling. She's not doing it tonight. But, guys, you know I always come back. And I always want to give you my stars and back, everyone. Mwah!
Bye, again.